Our current education system was designed in the 19th century. This was the peak of the Industrial Revolution. Schools were modeled after factories. They aimed to produce compliant workers for factories and offices. Students learned standardized information. They followed strict timetables. This system prioritized memorization over creativity. Obedience was valued over innovation. This model of education served a purpose in its time. The Industrial Revolution demanded a large standardized workforce. Schools effectively met this need. However, times have changed. The world is no longer dominated by factories and assembly lines. The skills needed to thrive in the 21st century are different. We need people who can think critically, solve complex problems, and adapt to rapid change. The industrial model of education, however, persists. We still see its legacy in standardized testing, rigid curricula, and a focus on rote learning. This system, while effective in creating a compliant workforce, struggles to foster the creativity and critical thinking needed for today's world. It's time to rethink our approach to education. A system focused on conformity impacts students' mindsets. Children are naturally curious and creative. They are eager to explore, experiment, and question the world around them. However, traditional education systems often stifle these natural instincts. Students are taught to conform to the norm, follow instructions, and provide the right answers. This emphasis on conformity can have a detrimental effect on creativity and critical thinking. When students are constantly told what to think and how to think it, they may become hesitant to express their own ideas or challenge the status quo. They may shy away from risk-taking, fearing that mistakes are failures rather than learning opportunities. The fear of failure can be a significant barrier to innovation. To foster creativity, we need to create learning environments where it's safe to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from those experiences. We need to encourage students to think differently, challenge assumptions, and come up with their own solutions. An education system designed to cultivate innovators would look vastly different. It would prioritize curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking above all else. Instead of standardized tests, it would focus on project-based learning, encouraging students to explore real-world issues and develop their own solutions. Collaboration and communication would be highly valued, reflecting the interconnected nature of today's world. Imagine classrooms transformed into vibrant workshops of exploration. Students driven by curiosity would delve into subjects that ignite their passions. They would collaborate with peers, not compete against them. Teachers, acting as mentors, would guide and inspire, fostering a love of learning that extends beyond the classroom walls. This shift in educational approach would nurture the development of well-rounded individuals equipped with the skills to navigate an increasingly complex world. They would be adaptable, resilient, and able to think critically and creatively to solve problems and seize opportunities. The call for a more innovative education system is not new. Psychologists and educators have long advocated for a shift from passive learning to active engagement. Theories like constructivism emphasize the importance of students constructing their own understanding through hands-on experiences. Similarly, Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences highlights the diverse ways in which students learn and express their understanding. These theories provide a strong foundation for transforming our current education system. By embracing these ideas, we can create learning environments that cater to the individual needs and talents of all students. We can move away from a one-size-fits-all model and towards a system that celebrates diversity, nurtures creativity, and equips students with the skills they need to thrive in the 21st century. The challenge lies in implementing these changes on a large scale. It requires a shift in mindset from policymakers, educators, parents, and society as a whole. We need to move away from the outdated industrial model of education and embrace a new paradigm that values creativity, innovation, and the unique potential of every child.